Hey everyone, welcome to the after party. Make sure you hit that like button for us.
Hello.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Oh my God, we love a good like button, guys. Welcome to the after party for Vanderpump Rules, episode 14. We are one episode away from the finale, and we got the leaked clip tonight. The leaked clip that we've been watching for 2 weeks.
I mean, this was a crazy episode. If you look at the live chat right now, everyone is going nuts because it was one of literally the most cringy episodes we have seen to date.
It was kind of gross. Let me tell you what I thought was gross really quick. There are 3 names, okay? Let's just go through them really quick before we get into it. Tom, and Raquel.
Oh,
right?
see?
Oh my God.
You know what was my
Wow.
favorite? Was starting off the episode with, I not only love Ariana, I work on our love. What
Hold
the
on. Let me
fuck are
pull up
you
my little
talking
notes
about?
because that shit drove me fucking nuts. Wait, yeah. I not only love Ariana, I work on our love. By inserting, like what how do you work on your love?
By putting
man?
his penis somewhere else.
Well, really, okay, God, I feel like we're just in it. I was gonna say let's start by I don't know, saying that tomorrow is the real recap, guys. This is our after party where we kind of just talk about the episode right after the episode, and then tomorrow at noon, Eastern Standard Time. Wait, who are you doing with tomorrow? Dave Neal. You're recapping with Dave Neal. It is going to be such a brilliant recap. Guys, I have been so sick all week, and especially today, but my lovely husband has been taking care of me. So I didn't make a drink tonight. I did make myself a little hot toddy for tonight. I'm going to call it the Ken toddy because I changed it up a little bit, but I'll put that recipe in the description later, but it's nothing
I'm about
special.
ready to give your sick ass to somebody else.
Hey, give me away. Give me away and try to survive. All right. I put the batteries and the pens in the drawer. Adam.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys catch that? I can't even.
I buy the toilet paper and the paper towels. Who gives a fuck?
That's not even what he said. He said batteries and pens. Like, are you waiting for the fucking apocalypse? Like, how about, when you're opening a restaurant and you're trying to do a tour with your band, you spend a little more time in your relationship. Did that ever occur to you? Is that how you should work on your love?
You know what was kind of crazy was when we were at Tom and Ariana's house and she's showing him, the logo for something about her while he's telling her, I just feel so disconnected, man. And she's like, I feel like I've been asking you for a long time for time from you, for quality time. She's like, and he's like, what is quality time, to you? And she's like, I don't know, cooking, watching TV together, going for a walk. He's like, that's quality time to you. And she's like, no,
what the hell else is quality time? Like hang gliding. When's the last time you went hang gliding, dipshit? Like, come on, like, be real, man. It's so funny because was it last week or was it Hot Messy Topics on Monday where we were talking about Tom, and I was like, the hate has to go away a little bit because everyone is just thriving from this whole situation. But now that we're revisiting this in the light of the cameras and watching the show, it just really, it's not a good look. It's not a good look for Sandoval. It's not a good look for Schwartz, and it's not a good look for Raquel. And Schwartz can't even comb his damn hair. And I really want to find positive. There's not a lot of positive, especially this episode. It was so cringe.
Do you think that when he was saying on camera, like when he was talking to Ariana and he was doing the whole, I love you, I want it to be better, was that literally just to cover his tracks? So then, because if he didn't, hold on real quick, because I was going to say, if he didn't get caught in the affair, then now looking back, it would be like, oh, if you guys see as fans, like I tried to have these conversations with Ariana.
Right. That's exactly what it is. It's like, but you're having these conversations while you're already doing the deed with Raquel. You know what I mean? It doesn't make it right. You want to feel better about yourself. This is what a narcissist does, right? Like, I need to feel better about myself. So I'm going to say, like, I want to be better in front of you. So later I'll feel better about having this conversation. And I said I wanted to be better, but you didn't listen to me. It's just God.
No, and I agree with Vanessa D. When Vanessa D said the quality time conversation, he got so dramatic so quick. One moment, everything was cool. Then he looked like he was going to cry. Yeah, like what the? He's such an actress.
So, you know who's not an actress is Tom Schwartz. Okay, dude, like how he plays, and yes, his nickname is definitely decoy, but like the worst kind. It's like when you put a decoy duck and it really looks like a really like a wooden decoy, and you obviously know this is Tom Schwartz because he knew he's not a good actor, actress, whatever, you know, whatever he is, whatever he identifies as. He's not a good one.
No, because even when he's having the conversations with Tom Sandoval about their relationship when they're at Shorts and Sandy's and they're like, dude, finally the booth, the final piece of the puzzle. And like, I don't know, man, you gotta
The final piece of the puzzle is will you survive?
yeah, the final piece of the puzzle. Never mind having a fucking line cook or anybody in the kitchen cooking any food because we can
that
go,
doesn't matter.
we
You can
can
sell
go
potato chips.
we can
You
sell
know?
potato chips. All right. I want to move over to James and Allie for a second because they're getting ready to go to Georgia
Wait,
for the
really quick. So
What?
I'm sorry. Dara, I love this comment. Ken Todd, definitely not an actress, but you know what? Gave the performance of his lifetime. But when Ken is not acting, it is the best. Even tonight on tonight's episode, Ken has no time for anybody or anything. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, a sandwich. We're back at Sir. Oh, it's Lisa's birthday. I love Ken.
Yeah.
He cracks me up.
He's great. Okay, so James and Allie are getting ready to go to Georgia for the Imagine Festival, but first they're going to the something about her party. Now, when they're talking, Allie is telling James that I think that your emotions come out very intense and that you need to see a therapist.
Hey, girl.
But James is still focused on in this moment. He's like, I just want Lisa to meet you. She's like, do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to see a fucking therapist.
I just want you to work on yourself a little bit. Okay, here's the thing, though. Racquetball calls Allie her replacement.
Right.
I don't think she's a
Racquetball.
replacement. Yeah, racquetball. That's not because I typed that on my Siri did it. She called her racket, so I just went with it. Racquetball. She calls Allie a replacement, but I think Allie, and then maybe this is a question for the live chat too. Do you think Allie holds James accountable? And I think I think she actually does. You know, I think she does hold him accountable. I think she walks away when things get wrong and he has to come back and apologize and maybe like realize, hey, what did I just do to make this bad, you know? And I think that Lisa's right. Like James alone, maybe that's not the healthiest, but maybe it takes a special person to be the other half to James, hold him accountable, support him, but also like, hey, these are the stipulations. We need to see a therapist. We need to deal with things, you know? So I don't think it's a replacement. Raquel didn't do any of that. She was just kind of like there.
Ratchet ball. Okay. Well, speaking of which, what did you think about when Raquel was shopping with Allie and it was Raquel's birthday and she buys this lightning bolt necklace? I felt like that was pretty anticlimactic for how everyone has been raving on about this necklace. Like now knowing, because I, for some reason, thought maybe Tom Sandoval bought it for her. I didn't know what the case was, but this was totally not what I thought and very, very anticlimactic. But the great thing is
100%.
the rest of the episode was not.
Yeah, I mean, the something about her opening was a little anticlimactic for me. I was a bit disappointed. I was like, what are we doing? But we'll get there. But yeah, this was weird, right? And $780, ladies, if you're in the live chat, please comment right now, okay? Is that worth $780? Like, I feel like I could go down to like Yerman or something and get a nicer piece for like less. It's, I don't know. It just didn't look like something that was like, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Whatever. Carrie says that necklace was planted. That's also like, who sells all these damn, everyone's saying no. Oh my God, I love all of you right now. I love all of you. Yeah. Was the necklace planted, or does this store like specialize in like lightning bolt necklaces? And is that something that ladies love to like go buy? I don't know.
Oh
Beautiful
my God.
Waterfall said no. Oh my God, this chat is so funny. You guys are so fucking funny tonight, and I love you. I wish I made a drink tonight.
No, could have gotten that at Walmart. Whoop. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, guys, 600 in the room. Smash that like button. Show some love. Now, let's get back to it for a second because we are at the something about her sandwich shop, at least like a little pre-screening. And the ladies with Chef Penny, by the way, I love the cameo from Chef Penny. I love
Chef Penny. I love Chef Penny, guys. Chef Penny is the brains behind like a lot of restaurants. And thank you guys for all the comments. I appreciate it. I'm trying to feel so much better. And I just needed to get out of bed and do something. So I'm glad we could watch this and do this tonight. And I'm going to go back to sleep. But Chef Penny, you know, she is the kind of person, by the way, she did test for Beverly Hills season 1. She was supposed to do it. So crazy story background on Chef Penny. She doesn't need anyone's, money. She's good. But she comes in and to these restaurants, and the restaurant kind of tells her like, okay, I'm looking for this kind of menu. Like at Pump, she designed Pump's menu. You need the fish, the meat, the pasta. That's what we want to do here. She did that. Tom Tom, we need a more eccentric menu, a more international menu. Boom, here's like the, I don't know, spicy tuna over crispy rice and some vegan shit, And now she's going to something about her, and she's creating the sandwiches. And what she does is she gets it off the ground, and then from there, she kind of like lays a blueprint for the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And
I
she
love
gets
her.
the kitchen in gear.
So
She makes
cool.
sure that the kitchen's running. She, like you said, lays the blueprint. She gets everybody in gear. She puts their foot up their ass, and then boom, there you go. But I don't know.
Collaborating with Lisa and Ken for many, many years.
But I'm also partially wondering if she is just doing this for the show, because Chef Penny is also very expensive, you guys. So I'm wondering, is this just for the show and they're going to have to find their own people? And then like you can take any of these ideas that you want because it was for the show? Because I doubt that she would be the one opening their restaurant for them.
I mean, is it open?
No.
I mean, that's the thing. I was like looking at something about her 2022. I was like, does it have a question mark on the end? I really hope they get it off the ground. I love a good sandwich. What I was seeing was like really cute. I see what they were doing, and I don't know where it is or what it's doing right now, but Katie and Ariana, I'm here for it. Really quickly, Adam, before we move on, MVP, everything. I take back everything I've ever said about Katie in previous seasons of this show. She was my spirit animal tonight. She was on fire, like tequila Katie, see red Katie, whatever Katie. Loved her tonight.
Can I say really quick, I just put this up literally 13 minutes ago, and I think that it's so funny that you said that. I'm going to share my screen really quick.
All right. Okay. Well, Terry brought it too, all right?
Yes.
Terry brought it too. I can't believe too that yes, Teresa, shame on all the Katie haters. Listen, I've said this many times on here. I just never preferred Katie on the show, but I've always really liked her in my interactions with her off the show a lot. And now I'm just like, really, I'm just like feeling her on the show. Like, I love it. Like we've seen her growth and her, thank God she got away from Tom. Can you imagine?
Seriously.
But yeah, like Terry didn't deserve anything tonight, but go ahead, Adam. I know you were going somewhere.
No. Cassie Roku, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you.
Oh,
Tom
thanks,
was
Cassie.
wearing the necklace when he was having coffee inside Ariana and Tom's home, talking about their relationship. 100%. And also, I agree with this. Katie and her mom are identical. But in this moment, you guys, can I say really quick, my mom can be a firecracker. Jason's mom can be very opinionated. And sometimes, of course, as a son with your mom or a child with your mom, you have your little back and forths, and you always try to be as respectful as possible. If somebody talked to my mom like they were fucking crazy out of the left side of their face, holy shit.
Holy shit. Okay. First of all, I wouldn't have been as nice as Katie was. Let's say that. Oh my
God, no. Kate, I mean,
are we on this already? Or is this where we're going right now? Or
yeah, she did call her an effing see you next Tuesday. A little effing see you next Tuesday. But I mean, I think rightfully.
Listen.
Rightfully, so you can't talk. So when Terry was trying to interject, Terry and Lala were listening to the conversation. We're going to bounce around for a second.
Okay.
Terry and Lala are listening. Raquel just walks up, and then the guy's like, oh my God, we were just talking about eating ass, which is like, shut up.
Yeah, shut up. How are you invited to the thing? Shut up.
Yeah.
Like that guy, whoever said that, was just as annoying as Raquel when she just wanted to keep talking about nothing. I don't know if racquetball is like socially inept, but it's like know your audience and know when to stop. You know what I mean? Like,
but also know if somebody
put her in a talk group or something every week and let her practice before she comes to these fucking events. God.
If somebody is also so obviously trying to avoid you because you triggered them, and Katie did it very nicely multiple times, like, I have nothing to say to you. Thank you. You like the sandwiches? Thank you. And she's nodding her head and she's like, thank you. Okay, we're done. There's nothing else for you and I to talk about. We're done. Because to Katie's defense, when Raquel told her and Ariana, I asked Schwartz to make out with me and he respected your boundaries, she's like, yeah, but you're not. And then she regave it a chance in Vegas. And yes, she hazed her a little bit, but you just literally said that you were trying to make out with her soon to be ex-husband, who still on paper is her husband. But okay, we're moving forward. Now, she told you how this was going to affect her and how if you want to be friends with her, this is where she's going to stand. If you move forward and do that, you did it. So now she's saying, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
so just
you
leave
said
her
what you
alone.
said your piece, and then you kept rambling like, I really just thought, and it's like, no, not the conversation has been done. Like, why do you keep trying to talk to her? And then when Terry was like, hey, hold up, girl, like, I didn't appreciate this. She's like, oh, you guys are so jealous. No one's jealous. Like, shut up. I feel so bad because I was just talking about this on Monday. I'm like, everyone is thriving from this whole Sandoval situation. There's got to be a place where we got to find some kind of, likeness or some kind of hope for Tom and Raquel, right? And now I'm just like, were you guys that like were you guys thinking that we weren't going to see this? Did you not think about like that your actions will have a reaction, that people will judge you? I mean, you are on a reality show, you're putting yourself on TV, which I give props to anybody who puts themselves on reality TV. It's just judgment zone. You know what I mean? Like, there you go. And like it's just like there's just no defending them. There's no defending them.
Honestly, at this point, whoever defends them is just going to feel like an asshole, especially because right before this happens, she's talking to Ariana and she's having this conversation and she's like, out of nowhere, first of all, that's not even a conversation that you've ever had, but now you're having it now that you're banging her boyfriend and you're like,
right. Can we talk about that?
Do you guys have sex? She asked Ariana,
are you playing investigator, Inspector Racket? Ball?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on?
Okay. So Ariana and Raquel are having this awkward conversation about, being in the middle, she's in the middle of Raquel and Katie. And Ariana was like, listen, right now I feel like I'm in the middle. And Raquel's like, I know that I couldn't be there at the sandwich shop, but I'm so happy I could be here for you now. And then she's like, wait a minute. So how are you with Sandoval? And she's asking Ariana about her sex life with Sandoval.
I know, like, are you trying to compare? Is that what you were trying to do? Like, you're trying to get a number? Like, what do you think? Is he at 10 or is he at 5 with you? And it's like, wait, what? Like, guys, but while we're on numbers, rate this episode. This was a 10 for me. Like, I got to give it a 10. I feel like next week's going to be a 10, and I think our reunions will be like 10s as well. But rate the episode if you guys are in the live chat. I just want to see like what kind of numbers fly out. Jeez.
Can I just say really quick?
And hit that like button while you're at it.
Guys, 1,000 in the room, smash that like button, show some love. I want to say really quick, what she was doing was
all those 10s, 11. Jeez.
She was trying to get no, it's fine. She was trying to get the information out of Ariana about how much they're having sex and what that looks like, because she was sussing out the situation to see if Tom is telling her the truth and if Tom and Ariana are still in a good place and if they're still having sex at home. Just like after the premiere episode when Raquel went out with Peter, Tom sent a text message to Peter saying this. Hold on, let me play it for everyone.
From Sandoval asking about you hooking up with Rachel. It was after he saw the first episode. He texted you and was like, did you guys actually
Okay, so I'm in complete euphoria because I celebrate Gasparilla. It's like Mardi Gras. You dress like
yeah, love it.
So anyway, I'm getting off the plane.
She doesn't love
it. Take my phone off of airplane mode. And the first text that comes up, bing, it's Tom Sandoval. Dude, exclamation point. Just watched the first episode. LOL, exclamation point. Did you bang Raquel that night after Sir? Exclamation point, question mark. Laughing, crying emoji. This guy never sends me laughing, crying emoji.
Laughing, crying emoji.
Yeah. So
do you think that text from Tom Sandoval show up like this? Bing!
Yeah. Bing!
That's how I imagine Tom on stage at Tom and the Actress. Bing!
But that's exactly what Tom was trying to find out. He was trying to find out, did Raquel lie to me and hook up with Peter and tell me that she didn't? Like, is
he already looking for his next out from this little thing he has going?
Right, because when you go into a relationship like this, you're already going in with trust issues, which is exactly what's happening, because she's sussing out Ariana to find out if what Tom's telling her is truthful or not, and he's sussing out Peter to find out if what she's telling him is truthful or not. Not a good start.
Not a good start. I'm going to call them horrible humans.
Horrible humans.
Yeah, via Caroline Stanberry. Thank you for whoever put that in the live chat. That's funny.
Michelle Scarlet Fire Shadow P said, "You are so right, Adam. That's exactly what she was doing. She is psychotic."
She's definitely sus.
Yeah, I mean, it was really freaking cringe. And going back over
It's so
when she
cringe and
decides to sit
gross
down
and
and talk to
weird.
Katie, and Lala and Terry are sitting there listening, you know, all of a sudden Terry interjects and she's like, "Can I just say something?" And Raquel goes, "What, Terry?" And I'm like,
Girl,
"What,
sit
Terry?"
the F down.
Right
I would
there,
have
the what,
backhanded
Terry?
you across the
They
whatever
didn't even react to the what, Terry. The
nose you
what,
have left.
Terry, would have had me right there. The what, Terry? That would have
No.
been the moment where I would
Would
have been
you
like,
talk like here's the thing. Here's that compare it. Would you speak this way to Lisa Vanderpump? No. So why don't you have the same respect and the same level, the level of whatever level of speaking you have left for Terry? Like regardless, like I have lots of people I don't like, and lots of people don't like me, but like I would treat their parent
"Oh my God, I would
differently.
never talk to somebody's mom like ever."
No.
Ever. I get
No.
uncomfortable when I have friends who talk to their mom like shit or their
Right.
parents like shit. Like I can't sit there and physically watch someone treat their parent like shit. And in this moment, it's so hard to physically watch someone treat someone else's mom like shit. It's wild to me. But Truth Win said, "It's called research manipulation when you are a homewrecker," which is Rachel. Love you both. Oh, God.
Research manipulation. I love that. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. It's like,
But
let me
then
do
from
this.
the what, Terry, it keeps going, guys. 1,100 in the room. Show some love.
Before you even guys, thank you and hit that like button. Like, listen, this is the best thing I ever got. This is actually from my mother-in-law, and she's gotten us a lot of amazing things. But I love this thing. Like, look, I just gotta
I
do
love
this
how
real
it works
quick.
for you. And
Just
last night,
hit that like button.
it worked for me.
Man, okay, what did you say?
No, I'm saying when Terry interjects, because Terry starts interjecting and she goes, "What, Terry?" And then she goes, "Did our conversation in Vegas not mean anything?" And she goes, "Oh my God." And then boom, Lala and Katie snap and they're like, "Excuse, that is my mother." And I was like, "Oh girl, you just lost all of it."
It didn't mean anything to Raquel just as much as Terry having a conversation with Tom Schwartz that night meant anything to Tom Schwartz. Like, he's just elsewhere all the time. You know, and I don't mean to jump. I am jumping around here a little bit, but he's like a little elsewhere. Like, you're not here. You're not present. Maybe this was the problem in your relationship from the beginning with Katie, right? You're sitting there, she's talking to you, you're not taking it in, there's no eye contact, then you're hiding behind some, bushes while Raquel is going off on her spatter. And like, you can't, there's no listening. It's crazy. It's
No,
crazy.
Val Porter makes a great point too. If you're in pageants, don't you learn deportment, manners?
I mean, listen, this little like talk that she has been changing. Maybe now that she's done with pageants, she's gotten a little more like
Oh,
eloquent
she's letting her
speak.
freak flag fly.
Yeah, but she's like talking like it's not more like this anymore. Now it's becoming like this. You know what I mean? So it's like it's changing. It's changing. It's like, is she a Gemini?
It's that Paris Hilton shit. But we have 2 more super chats. I want to get them up here. Beats Kill Bean. "Come at my mama and you're done. Girls got problems. Hard to believe this level of audacity exists in a human."
What does Raquel's mom say? And by the way, thank you, Beats Kill Bean.
Well, and she said her convo with Ariana makes me sick. Oh, before we get to it, Bravo chick from Miami. "She's a psycho."
Hey, Miami.
Following Chihuahua. "I have no words. Katie handled her well. Everyone hit the like button. Give some love." Thank you so much for the super chat. And also, Carla McDonald, thank you so much for the super sticker. Hey, guys, thank you for all the love in the room. Thank you.
Fun.
Especially since Jason is not feeling well. I really had to drag him into this, so we appreciate you.
We can't cancel, right? I think there was another night.
Canceling.
We flew home from the Bahamas last week and we got straight up here. Like, we walked in the door, we watched the episode, we came straight on here because like this is such a fun chat. And sometimes I have to go back and like look at the chat. It's so fun. Okay.
Ella said, "Do not compare her to a Chihuahua." I think what Ella means is
the Chihuahua's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but when she said, "What, Terry?" and then she goes, "Oh my God," I'm like, girl, even like not even Peter's old ass, I would not do that too. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
like,
yeah, no. I mean,
I
listen,
just would never.
I know Peter and you have had your little things when like he was your boss and stuff like that. But Peter is
We've never had a problem. Peter was
He's a
very
very
simple to
respectful
work
person.
for. Peter was very easy to work for because all you had to do is tell Peter how great he was, and my job was fantastic. Like if Peter came in and he was like, "What's going on here? We're busy. We have 400 covers tonight," and I'm like, "Man, your hair looks so great tonight. I know that's a sidebar, but you look great, man. Did you?"
Good work, man.
Thanks,
Good
man.
work.
I went to the gym and I slept a little bit today.
Yeah, Teresa, yes, I agree. Stop calling Peter old.
I'm not calling him old.
I'm like almost his age.
First of all, he's my elder, one, so that's fair. And second of all, I'm just saying, I love Peter, by the way, and I'm also giving you guys some insight. Amy Lynn, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Beats Kill Bean, feel better, Jason. Love y'all. Thank you so much. But I'm not sitting here talking shit about Peter. I'm saying that Peter's actually a fantastic guy, and he's such a great manager. It is one of the things, though, and I think you need this to be on reality TV. All reality TV people have a little bit of an ego, and that's how I did my job. Like, honestly, half of my job was just, it was fluffing the ego. Like,
when you're on reality TV, you have to believe you are that, right? Like James Kennedy believes he is James Kennedy. And you know what? I'm starting to believe it because look where it's gotten him. Even his story about, I was 16 working at Coffee Bean, like, and I had no money. Now look at my life. Like, maybe you should look at yours. I was like, yeah, all right, cool. You're opening for Cascade. Like, that's awesome. I know who Cascade is. I love Cascade. This is so cool what he's doing. You know what I mean? What were we talking about?
Oh, hold on. I got to defend myself real quick. Youper Gal, thank you so much for the super chat. And Dreamweaver69, love you both. Feel better soon, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, Peter's 39, just 39. Peter is young.
He's 39. He's older than 39.
I was not calling Peter old. I'm saying he is my elder.
And then, then I'm your elder, girl. All right.
You're my elder as well, but he is my elder. That's what I'm saying is I wouldn't even talk to Peter that way. Who, if Peter and I were standing next to each other,
is what you were saying.
He'd be like, "What's up, bro?" He wouldn't treat me like he's like generations apart or like a decade apart from me. He'd be like, "How's it going, man?" And it would be like we're sitting there like, you know, I don't know. His favorite wine is 2 Buck Chuck. Like, I know a lot about Peter. Okay. I know a lot about Peter.
Here's the thing about age, and we can all talk about this, you know, because everyone's every age probably in the chat room too, is like the older I get, I'm so much more happier. You just know more things, right? You grow wise, you go through things, and you become. Now Adam's going through that crisis right now. He's about to turn 30, so he's all like, holy crap, what's gonna happen? It's like going up, it's like going up the roller coaster. You don't know what's gonna happen when it falls down. Man. That's how you feel going into the 30s. You're like, oh my God.
No, I actually was talking to my good friend Melissa tonight, and I said I am so excited to embrace my 30s and close the chapter on the 20s, because the 20s are just a shit show. They're fun. They're a blur. They're crazy. They're wild. You make all the mistakes. Man, and then the 30s, like, I'm excited to go into the 30s being a little bit more established and like knowing what direction I want to take my life and just having a better sense of self. So yes, I am not struggling with going in 30s, you little bitch.
You've been like 27 for like 3 years.
You've been calling me 30 for 5 years.
I know, because you know, like I round up, right? Like I've been ready for 40 for like 2 years. I'm ready for 40 next month.
Melissa, you're not old. Nobody is saying. Jeez,
we're not being ageist. I'm old. I'm almost 40. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so let's get back to it though for a second.
Get back to it.
Terry's trying to be the voice of reason, and now boom, cue Sandoval. Sandoval is entering the chat, and he's even trying to shut her down.
It gets worse. You know how they say it gets better? It gets worse.
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
But even when he's trying to shut, and Katie's like, "Get out of this is not your conversation," and I'm like, "Are none of you guys seeing the red flags when Tom Sandoval is constantly like sticking up for Rachel?" And also like Christina Kelly made a great point too. She's like, "Your fucking girlfriend is over there crying."
See, we knew we brought Christina in for a reason. Here she is. Let me be the accountability coach that Teddy couldn't be and show you where your relationship is and where your energy should be pushed. And it is not in this situation.
Yeah,
it's not.
No, exactly.
It's so awkward. It's so weird to watch how like 0 to 60 Sandoval can get over Raquel. Raquel, No, it's like, can you calm down, you weirdo? Like,
you know what was kind of funny too is when Raquel was trying to defend herself in that conversation, and she's like, well, Sheena said, and Terry's like, Raquel, shut up. I was like, yes, Terry, thank you.
So funny. So I mean, listen, like Lala, and I understand how everyone feels about Lala and some kind of like what sometimes, things she's been through. And I this is what I love about the show is we're watching the evolution of people. We're watching James grow. We're watching everyone grow except for Tom and Raquel. Lala has grown and been through things. Even though a lot of what she says could be hypocritical if you pull out of the archives, you know what I mean? She is pretty spot on. Like, she's kind of that cheerleader that you need on the show right now. And she has been pretty consistent this whole season. I've enjoyed Lala this season.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Speaking of which, what were your thoughts about Lala's conversation with Lisa Vanderpump when she was saying, like, I think at this point, I don't need a man to bring in another baby. Like, I want to be in a situation, because you guys have to remember too, when she was trying to leave Randall was threatening to have call the police if she left the house with her kid. So that was a huge thing for her, because that was him exercising a huge level of control over her, and she had to wait for him to leave. Finally, when he left, she packed up as good as she could, and she got the fuck out.
I mean, listen, I think Lisa's advice was really good, and I hope this for Lala. I think that she should have a great relationship where she feels loved, where she feels secure, where she feels happy. And then I think it's going to be more special to do what she wants to do, which is bring a child. I mean, we have so many kids without, one parent in their life, and that's so difficult, And I know she has her mom to support, and I know she has a thriving business right now, but yeah.
Yeah. Mary Stewart said, Adam, I am double your age +2. This episode was a 10+. Hey, thank you, Mary. Ro Rankin said, hey guys, see ya in Vegas.
Ooh, see ya in Vegas. It's getting closer by the day.
Sandy Baton, or Sandy Batten. Thank you guys for being here. I vented earlier, LOL. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we all vented. And Chrisanne Murphy, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We honestly appreciate the hell out of you. No, Lala gets
I appreciate the hell out of all 1,200 that are in that room. Hit that like button. That helps us out so much. Thank you guys for I'm like paying attention, listening, looking, but then like this live chat is so good right now. Like, you guys are killing it. I can't stop reading it.
I mean, Felicia said, when Ariana and Rachel were talking at the garden bar about sex, did anyone hear Rachel slip up and say, me and Sandoval have dry spells?
No.
I heard it.
Did you?
Yes, because I thought about it. I'm like, she didn't just say that. But now that Felicia just brought that up, yep, I heard it.
Girl, bye. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out, Raquel. You know what's so funny is we don't ask for her. You know what I mean? Like, no one asks for her. Katie didn't ask for her. Terry didn't ask for her. No one asked for her to be at the something about her party, and she didn't show up. So listen to that. Like, you weren't invited anyway. And then you're here. And then when Katie walks out and she tries to talk to Tom will never get it, Katie. I'm so sorry. You have tried to have the same conversation over and over and over again. I understand what Katie is saying now. It took me a second, but I get it. If you want a friendship, if you want to move forward, since we had a 12-year relationship and a marriage and a house and everything else together, we shared dogs together. Listen to me, defend me, like, be my friend. He's not even a good friend to her. But then you have like the nagging nuisance. She comes in, like Raquel comes in and she's like, I just want to let you know I'm an empath. And like, it's like, no one cares how you feel. No one asked how you feel. You're not part of any situation. Why are you here?
Actually, they're only fighting because of you.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, and
that
then
light bulb didn't go off.
All of a sudden, Katie ends up, Lala's like, you know what, Katie, we're done here. Let's walk away. So they go to walk away and they pass Raquel and Tom Schwartz. And Katie goes, I'm done with you. And Raquel has this little snicker, and Lala goes, did you see her little snicker as they walk out? And Katie's like, hold on, bitch, I'm not done. And then she turns around and Lala's like, no. All she's doing is seeing red right now. No.
You see it too, right? I don't want to be on the other side of that. I really don't think I would ever want to be on the other side of that Katie, like at all.
No. Beats Kill Bean. Hey, thank you again for another super chat. I don't think Lala's
thank
past
you.
comes into play. She has learned from her mistakes. Sandoval is the same person he was in season 1. Zero growth.
100%.
I mean,
It so funny when, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, and also Lizzie for freedom. Thank you so much
Thanks,
for the
Lizzie.
super chat. Blessings and love from Arizona. Wow, thank you guys. I'm so happy that everybody showed up for Jason's little night.
This is a fun I'm sorry to make this extravagant drink. I mean, next week I'm making it up. We got
the
finale. Hello. It's so funny when Lisa was like, "Where's Schwartz?" And then he comes in and like, "Where have you been?" Did you guys ever watch Summer Heights High with Mr. G? And he's like, "Where have you been, beach?"
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Where have you been, beach? I was like, just laughing at that moment. I don't know why. I'm being dumb.
But when Katie pulls Tom outside to have a conversation, Lala knew to see herself out of it. But then now, if she just told you how much she does not like your ass, and then you just said you're jealous, you're just jealous of me, and then she walked away, and you saw her just walk in seeing red, what in your head possesses you to say, you know what?
Nothing in her head possesses her to do anything. Obviously, there's nothing there.
Tom Sandoval pushed that for sure. Tom Sandoval was like, you need to go interject.
Man, Tom Sandoval needs to Tom said a word tonight which defines him. Tacky. Okay. The shit you wear on stage is tacky. The shit you think come up with is tacky. Schwartz and Sanders is a little tacky. It's just tacky. Like, but you're like, oh, I think it's tacky that Terry like interjects. And it's like, I think it's tacky that you have a relationship that you've been in for a decade longer, right? And then you're sitting there defending this girl that you've been fucking behind her back. That's tacky. That's tacky. But still, I think people are gonna hate book Schwartz and Sandys. I think they're all gonna like go up the table and like, I'm gonna book this. Yeah.
Well, and listen to this too, Layla C. When Rachel brought up the dogs to Katie after not allowing James to see Graham, that was rich. But also, when
who are you?
When she brought up your dogs, and she was like, yeah, I just don't appreciate you rage texting Schwartz and also holding the dogs over his head. Katie's like, oh, I was just like in my mind, somebody please cue Kristen and Stassi now. Like now.
Maybe not Stassi, but yeah. Like, who are you to be saying? I don't appreciate what don't you appreciate about it? Because just like she was saying, you got a divorce, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. You have no history. You've been around for 5 minutes. Last 6 months ago, you were James's girlfriend or fiance, like now we know your motives. So like, I just, do you think she will want to continue next season, Raquel? Because now that we know her,
yes,
you're going to be watching her so carefully.
Yes,
so carefully.
That is exactly what someone who has narcissistic tendencies, that they will come back. Truth wins. Thank you so much for the super chat. Both of you are the best on YouTube.
Thank you.
I have only had 2 months as a member, and I only have a membership to you. Feel better, Jason, and good job taking care of him, Adam. Hey, thank you. And also, Davina Rodriguez, love you guys. The nerve of Rachel and her 6 personalities.
The 6. Just
not
6.
6.
Yes, Stassi.
I'll raise you 1 more. I have 7, so great.
Oh my gosh. I wonder what Stassi has to say about all this, or if she even cares. You think she cares? She's like off doing whatever.
On her podcast that she feels like she doesn't want to talk about it anymore because she feels like she should be getting paid to talk about it.
Well, I mean, it's your podcast. I'll talk about it on your podcast. You get paid to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Production will want her back. Ratings, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, we can't, I don't know, bring back the same cast. Even you can bring back Charlie as long as she stays in her like friend role.
One thing that I didn't necessarily love though was on Watch What Happens Live when Katie said that she feels like they didn't get enough answers at the reunion. I was like,
don't do that to us. No. I hope not. I hope that's not the case, because
3 separate one-on-ones. You better have the fucking answers.
We always get promised the best from Andy Cohen, and this will be strike 3 for me if he comes back with this shit and is like, this is like the biggest reunion. We're going to get all the answers. Like, this is crazy. We had, almost a physical altercation in the first 5 minutes. And then it's going to be like, where are the answers? I don't want to feel like this. After you took us through this journey, the reunion has to hit just like this episode. It has to hit. We have to know the timeline. We have to know what happened. Everyone has to be... just give us a 2-3 part reunion. We don't need the one-on-ones,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's 3, isn't it? Or is it
Lisa said
2
it's
and then
3 or 4.
Oh, come on. 4? Are we dragging us to Christmas?
Well, if it's 4, then there's 3 separate one-on-ones on Peacock.
God, we should do 15. We should do one with everybody.
Okay, enough of you. Enough of him. Okay, but Jason, seriously, when we saw the trailer for the finale where they picked cameras back up, what are your thoughts going into next week's finale episode? Because tonight technically was supposed to be the finale.
Guys, and I do have to say, I understand how everyone feels. I've read a lot of things on Twitter. I don't go on Reddit like Adam does because that's a rabbit hole of distress. But like, I feel like, a lot of people are like, this is all fake. It's not fake. Okay. We know these people. Again, I've said this before. Adam was supposed to be featured in an episode this season for the Randall Emmett Lala situation. That was the heavy brunt of what was going on. This is what we were hearing that was going on. So it wasn't fake, but what Bravo is good at is kind of like picking up and kind of covering tracks, right? So they're going to go back, pick up, and everyone has made the most of this. Now we're being played. I like to say that we weren't being played before, but like from here on out, we might get played a little bit. So we're watching the reunion. So we watched the finale, but man, I think it's going to be great. This is going to be another long episode. How many long episodes have we had? This is like our 3rd.
This is like yeah.
Because they're trying to put that episode that was supposed to be the finale is, they're trying to like push things in and then pick up next week. And I'm interested to see, I'm not like terribly excited to see Kristen, I think it's going to be fun, but like, and then what? Like, it's like, whatever. But I'm interested to see the people's reactions, like watching Sheena's like face with Tom, watching Ariana and Tom. I want to see people's reactions. I want to see what they thought, what they were thinking. I think we're going to see some more like actual genuine reactions to what happened. And then that can kind of show people too, like, not everybody thinks it's fake. You know what I mean?
Right. Cassie Roku, thank you again for another super chat. Andy said on the
Hey.
today, Ariana will be on Watch What Happens Live next Wednesday after
Yes.
Vanderpump Rules. And also, Jason, this is a great point. No way fake. You don't bring it into the legal system.
Yeah, no, it's really, really not, guys. I know it's we've seen a lot of fake. And if you watched, I bring this up all the time too. If you watch that documentary about the Kardashians and you watch how fake reality TV is and can be, you start to think that. But like, there were some crazy reactions. We had some crazy phone calls. And then again, like all the stuff that that Adam was supposed to be featured on got pulled because no one's focusing on Randall Emmett or Lala this season because they needed to change course mid-season.
Well,
so
everybody thought it was fake because Vanderpump Rules Party podcast posted this filming notice and they said take 2 with phone numbers blocked. Why did production post a filming notice on February 3rd, 2023, valid through April 3rd, 2023 at the cast apartment complex when filming ended on September of 2022 and confessionals were done in studio?
Yes, and yeah.
The show already started airing, so should have already been edited with pickups. What were they planning between February and April this year? Asking for a friend.
Sometimes they do pickups last minute. I mean, we've been around it. We know. But
That's
I don't know. Sometimes they will go back, legitimately go back and do a couple pickup. We watched Randall. Remember the day I think I was late for work and we were having this day. We were down at Tortilla Republic, which is no longer there. And we were just having a quick drink. I was already supposed to be at work. And Randall and Lala were like redoing the scene where they were getting out of the car and slamming the door. And then they had to go back, do it again. They never got that shot. They spent 45 minutes trying to get that shot and it never aired. You know what I mean? They go back and try to make things, whatever they need to do to make it work. But it's like, how much footage do you need to like make the show? you know?
Well, and another thing that people don't realize too is like whatever outfits that they wear throughout the season, they have to keep their exact outfits. They're not supposed to do dramatic things to their hair. They're supposed to be able to recreate any scene at least 5 to 6 months after in case they didn't get the audio or something didn't add up in the editing room, so they can recreate those scenes. That's why we've seen where people will show a scene with Ariana side by side and she has maybe a different set of earrings on in the same scene and people are like, what the fuck? Same thing with Lisa Rinna on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
It was like on
her daughter had a different hat on.
Below Deck Med. Every confessional you saw from Captain Sandy, it was Below Deck when she replaced Lee. Every confessional, she looked like one way, and then she was like glam Captain Sandy, and it's like, wait, when did the glam Captain Sandy confessional look come in, and then the other one was not so glam? It's because it was, So yeah, it does happen. It does happen.
All right, well, guys, we do have a full-on after party tomorrow. That's gonna be
you have a full-on recap tomorrow. There's no after party tomorrow.
Sorry.
Full-on recap noon tomorrow. Up and Adam Channel 1 with Dave Neal. You will not want to miss it. The conversation with Dave is amazing, and he's like so into this right now, and I love it. He's so cool.
And we asked you guys in the poll in there to vote the episode 1 to 10. We will be live with him at 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so make sure you guys join us for that. And also, I pinned that link in the live chat, so you guys have that and you can be a part of it. But guys, over 1,500 in the room. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for the super chats. Mods, thank you for being here. Even though this is a very fun chat room, there's not a lot of trolls or bad conversation. Everyone has opinions. And listen, sometimes my opinions don't match yours. That's fine. But leave yours in the comments below and let us know what you thought about this and this episode, where we are going next week. Where are we going? What is going to happen?
Yes.
Shauna, and thank you guys.
1.5 thousand. Yes, I think it is as well. And also
1,500.
Yeah, 1,500. What did I say?
1.5 thousand.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, hey, let's do that.
1.5 thousand. Yes. But what? Jesus, I don't even know.
Just really quick. I mean, listen, Vanderpump Rules has been a joy to watch for the first time in a long time this season. I was excited for it when it came back, or when season 10 started. I was like, wow, this is going to be good. The editing is a little more mature, where it's like a housewife editing. It's like the production is better. I just was excited, and then this happened. And I think every week when this comes on, I'm like, this is fun to watch. Like a little scandal is kind of fun to watch. I'm a little pissed that we won't see any family karma because it looks like that's not coming back. But
well, no, I talked to Bali. They just
we don't know yet.
They haven't been canceled or renewed,
or maybe Peacock, right? Because you have all these shows jumping from Peacock to Bravo where they should be, like Miami, Below Deck Down Under. Well, you never know. You never know.
You never know.
You never know, guys.
Well, we're gonna hit the sack. So just like Janet said, yes, Janet, thank you. Adam is up late, a little too late for Adam, and also I think Jason's getting me a tad bit sick. So
I'm still sick. I can't wait to sleep.
But you guys,
this is the best time.
Yes, thank you, guys. Jason, did I miss anything?
You didn't miss anything.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the after party. And we'll see you tomorrow for the full recap at 12 p.m. Eastern with Dave Neal. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.